It's your under degree. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling his tea, spilling and sipping his tea, spilling and sipping his tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda degree, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea.
Hey, hey.
What's going on? Hey, Dion, I see you. I see you. Please, as you come in, hit the like. We going over Ghislaine Maxwell. We're gonna yeah, baby. The eagle, the mastermind of it all. Everybody thought that it was Jeffrey. Nah. When we get into this, I'm telling you, she was something else. I'm gonna get into the history of where she came from, a little bit of her father. I'm gonna get into a lot of things. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. And I did download extra footage, so you know what I mean. We could go through the whole hour, not 45 minutes, but the whole hour. For the 18 that just came in the building, can you please hit the like, please? So, how do you feel about Ghislaine Maxwell? I'm gonna call her Maxwell.
I can't stand Maxwell. Everybody already knows I cannot stand her. I feel like the time that she got what should not have been allowed at all. I mean, I think at this point we should be doing cooking with me while speaking on these damn celebrities that have been given too many opportunities outside of what we have been allowed it. So we should start
Well,
a cooking channel and be like, cooking with me. Let's season this meat and do all this other stuff because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Because I don't like Maxwell. I don't like her, and yeah, that it is what it is. And I said last night, she's worse than Jeffrey.
yeah, she should have got more time than Jeff. I'm serious. When y'all see what I'm about to show y'all, it's gonna blow y'all minds. For the individuals that know nothing about her, this is gonna blow y'all minds.
She's
I
a
believe
disgusting ass individual.
very disgusting. And yeah, she's a narcissist. A whole bunch of shit. But
And
let's get into
before
this video.
before sis gets into that video, like I understand that there's trauma that people have, but with your trauma, I also need you to realize that at some point in life, your trauma is no longer the way for you your to blame your past on that. You're an adult. And
Right.
once you reach a certain age, your trauma is your trauma. At the same time, it's also not a justification for you to be who you are today. So we're not going to use excuses for your personal trauma that you witnessed, experienced, anything else like that, because this is a grown ass woman. I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she tried to paint herself out to be Jeffrey Epstein's victim. She was not a victim. She was a willing participant. A willing participant. More, she was the mastermind. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Let's get into it. That is her most recent mugshot.
Epstein.
Now listen, gang, I want y'all to listen to this. I played this video yesterday, okay? This is how Jeffrey and Maxwell, how they got this plan together. All right, I played this yesterday, but I wanted to play it just again. This was the beginning.
Basically a penniless moron who couldn't graduate from college. And they placed him in a school, and then they sheep-dipped him at Bear Stearns. And then Les Wexner, who appears to have had an affair with him, then funded him as a fake billionaire. And that was the launch. Now, Epstein wasn't smart enough to actually run a prostitution ring. That's all Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay? Ghislaine Maxwell, as best I can tell from secondary sources, was running a prostitution ring for the Mossad in New York City. It included children. But they needed a boy and bring people in and kind of basically take it up to the presidential level. And so Jeffrey Epstein was managed by Ghislaine Maxwell. And one of the things people don't understand.
Did y'all hear that? He was managed by her. He was managed by her.
Is that the Mossad doesn't just blackmail people for political influence and for money for Israel. They also blackmail corporate chiefs and others to gain special access to the computers so that they can plant backdoors. This is how Robert Maxwell made his name, with a software program called Promise that installed backdoors in all these government computers. They use these computer backdoors to get advanced knowledge to do insider trading. The greatest practitioner and enemy of the United States in the industrial espionage arena is not China or Russia or France or Germany. It's Israel and Great Britain.
This is Ghislaine Maxwell, privileged daughter of media mogul Robert Maxwell, a ruthless, controlling, and vengeful father whom Ghislaine learned to.
We getting ready to get into her life, where she came from, where her money came from. Her father was he was something else. He was something else. So this is what we getting ready to get into. Where she come from.
France or Germany. It's Israel and Great Britain.
This is Ghislaine Maxwell, privileged daughter of media mogul Robert Maxwell, a ruthless, controlling, and vengeful father whom Ghislaine learned to appease. Robert named his yacht after her and claimed she was his favorite child. That world shattered in 1991 when Robert died under mysterious circumstances. A death that was officially ruled a heart attack and accidental drowning, though many suspect suicide. Soon after, it emerged he had stolen nearly £500 million British pounds from pension funds, destroying his family's fortune and reputation. Overnight, the Maxwell name became synonymous with scandal, yet Ghislaine fiercely defended him, insisting her father was innocent and had been murdered. Amid this personal turmoil, Jeffrey Epstein entered her life. Their bond began as a romance in the early 1990s, but quickly evolved into something far darker. By 1992, Maxwell was managing Epstein's Palm Beach estate and soon took on a greater role, procuring and grooming underage girls for Epstein's abuse. From 1999 to 2007, Epstein funneled over $30 million into her accounts. Even after their romantic relationship ended, Maxwell remained his closest confidant and property manager. Epstein called her his best friend in 2003. Maxwell.
Let me stop it right there. The reason why I believe their romance ended is because she aged out. She was too old looking, too mature looking, and this is my opinion. I think she loved him more than he loved her, and she wanted to be with him just that bad that she was all right with what this man was doing. But she was the one with the money. She knew all the rich and the famous. He didn't know anybody. She was the plug.
I
Maxwell
can
used
see
her
that.
elite connections to men like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew, among others, to introduce Epstein to influential figures in Manhattan, expanding.
So she introduced him to Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, all of them. Through her, through Maxwell, Epstein met these people.
Their operations reach while cultivating public images to conceal their illicit activities. After their abuse was finally discovered and trials began, Epstein was charged with federal sex trafficking offenses and sent to jail, where he allegedly killed himself in 2019. Following his suicide, calls for accountability turned to Maxwell. In 2020, she was arrested at her New Hampshire estate and faced a 20-year sentence and $750,000 fine. During the trial, victims testified that Maxwell was the gatekeeper who opened the door to hell, coaxing girls into exploitation and sometimes participating herself. The judge described
that right there. She participated in the activities. So she was just as sick as he was.
But they're also trying to paint her ass as she's a victim at the same time. Listen,
Right.
Listen, they're trying to play her as she's the victim, and she's not. This is an evil ass joker. Pay attention.
Yes.
Pay attention to how they narrate it.
her conduct as heinous and predatory, emphasizing Maxwell's pivotal role in enabling Epstein's abuse. In December 2021, she was convicted of recruiting and trafficking 4 teenage girls from 1994 to 2004. Maxwell, who appeared a glamorous figure hobnobbing with celebrities and sipping champagne with powerful figures, was hiding a grim reality behind her carefully constructed facade. The privileged socialite was actually a co-conspirator in systematic abuse of young women. To this day, Ghislaine...
Let me say this. This is why she's protecting Trump. She has known Trump. She knew Trump before Epstein knew Trump. This is why she is protecting him.
Ghislaine Maxwell stands as a stark symbol of corruption entwined with power. As renewed attention falls on the Epstein case, Maxwell's story remains a chilling reminder of how power once shielded the untouchable.
Now
This
we get
blows
ready
my
to
mind.
get into
One of
her
the most
dad. We get ready to get into the death of her dad.
powerful men in the world disappeared from his own yacht, and no one knows what really happened. This is Lady Ghislaine, the super yacht owned by Robert Maxwell. In 1991, Robert owned newspapers and TV companies all over the world. He knew presidents and prime ministers, but he was also hiding something.
That's why she knew who she knew, because of her father. And he was crooked as all hell.
Huge. He was broke, billions of dollars in debt. On November 5th, he boarded his yacht off the Canary Islands. A few hours later, he was gone. No emergency call, no cameras caught anything, no signs of a fight. His body was found floating in the Atlantic Ocean the next day. But here's where it gets crazy. A few days later, his entire business fell apart. So people started looking into his money. They found out that Maxwell had stolen hundreds of millions of dollars from his employees' retirement funds to keep his companies running. So what really happened? Was
This is where she learned the game. This is where she got her game from.
he pushed, or did he fake it? Here's the part that makes this even stranger. His daughter was Ghislaine Maxwell, who later became famous for being connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Is this just a coincidence? What do you think?
The biggest sex trafficking
Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this.
ring in modern history,
This is why
and the
she's not
only
a victim.
person that goes down for it is a woman. And on top of that, we saw her defense pushing the idea that she herself in many ways was a victim of Epstein. Can she both be victim and perpetrator in this sense?
Let me ask this. For the 157 in the building, if you think that she was a victim, put a 1 in the chat. For those that feel that she is not a victim, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to make a believer out of the ones that put a 2 in the chat. Who believes that she was truly Epstein's victim? Don't be shy. Tell the truth. It's all right. All opinions. Okay, we got a 2. All opinions are respected over here. I respect you for that. I want you to hang tough and stay in this live. Those that's putting 2s in the chat, I want y'all to stay to the end. And then I want y'all to tell me in the end if you still think that she's a victim. That's what I want y'all to do. Stay in here. Stay in here until this is over. We're only going 45 minutes to an hour. Let's go.
Doesn't change anything about what she did, because there's lots of us out here who lived through that and have not inflicted it on other people. And she is responsible. She is criminally responsible for what she did. And as the jury accepted, her grooming was so crucial to this that it couldn't have happened without her. Jeffrey Epstein couldn't have walked into a middle school and started talking to a middle schooler and asked them to come over and do massages. That would not have worked. Ghislaine's role in this was absolutely critical.
I'm working at Mar-a-Lago, loving it. I'm working in the spa area.
Now,
I was reading about anatomy and massage.
Okay. This is her a victim, okay? This is the young lady that is no longer with us, okay? Virginia, and I'm going to take it back. She is no longer with us. Now, pay attention to what she's saying.
That would not have worked. Ghislaine's role in this was absolutely critical.
I'm working at Mar-a-Lago, loving it. I'm working in the spa area. I was reading about anatomy and massage, and that's when Ghislaine came up to me and said, "Oh my God, you're reading a book about massage." And, you know, long story short, she told me that she knew of a man who was looking for a traveling masseuse. And if he liked me, then I would get educated and I would become a real massage therapist. So yeah, I mean, it was a dream of a lifetime until I got there, and the abuse was immediate.
It has been reported that they would prey on young girls who were vulnerable.
She could smell the vulnerability on the person. I told them a little bit about my past and how I'd been abused. So immediately, it was like the Cheshire smile is what I call it. And I asked her, I said, "Why are you having all these girls come in and sleep with your boyfriend?" And she was like, "So I don't have to do it all the time."
That's a goddamn lie. After she got to a certain look and a certain age, he didn't want anything to do with her. And because she loved this man the way that she did, she assisted him on his sick, sadistic.
But that's what most of them do, though, sis. Like, you can look at our current administration. He's not in all over her. He's over her because she's too old.
Right.
That's what most of them do. Like the Clintons and all of them that are into that type of lifestyle, because I don't want anybody to take away from this.
But let's go back.
We're not
going to say
Trump.
that.
I don't want anybody to say that we're just attacking Trump because
I don't
it's
believe
his
that.
regime right now. But
Because
they
guess what?
all have been doing this.
Yeah, but not with the kids. All of them don't do it with the kids.
The majority of some of them have. I'm not going to say the majority, but a lot of them have been doing it with kids.
Yeah, they are good friends. That's how Trump met Ivana. All right, let's get it.
You know, so she made like a joke out of it.
Why do you think she did it?
She did it to keep Jeffrey happy, for sure. She did it because she loves the control over people. Jeffrey was a sick, but she was the mastermind and the abuse.
Y'all hear that? She was the mastermind. She was the mastermind. Without her, and there's a clip in here that I'm going to show y'all. She would go to schools, camps, and scout these kids out. Let's go.
It started almost instantly. That's when I was instructed to get undressed and have sex with Jeffrey Epstein while Ghislaine Maxwell was participating as well.
Participating. Once again, she participated. Now, again, this is the woman that is no longer with us.
How were you expected to recruit girls? What did you have to do?
So Ghislaine would try to train me and teach me how to do it.
So not only was she taking these females, she was out scouting the less fortunate females with problems, no money, broken homes. She was targeting these specific type of females, okay? Like that was her prey. And then when she got them, she started training them to scout out those same type of women. Those same type. So she put all of this shit together. It wasn't Jeffrey. I don't care what nobody say. She should have gotten more time than 20 years.
And she would say, approach a beautiful young woman, and he had a particular type of girl that he wanted, which was the girl next door. And of course, he told me, and she told me, the younger the better. And you would approach them and you would ask them, you're very beautiful. Would you like to be a model? I know somebody who can get you into the modeling world. And so I really sucked, because I'd walk up to a girl and I'd be like, I know this rich old dude that likes massages, but they're not your normal massages. And if you want, you can come back with me and make $200. And generally girls would just run, which is great, right? So, I mean, I feel like I've done myself justice that way, but.
This is sad. This is so sad. Runaways. This is sad.
Who's speaking? Who's speaking, sis? Who's speaking?
This is Virginia, the girl that's no longer here.
Okay, I just want you to say that for the new people that may be coming in.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, if there are new people that's coming in, I had played her earlier, and she said that Maxwell was worse than Epstein. And she told a story. Like I said, she's no longer here. Unfortunate circumstances. She unalived herself. So,
I mean, there were a few girls that I did bring in, and out of everything that I'm sorry for in my entire life,
I want to take a moment.
Now, I want y'all to listen to this. This is a reminder of why she is where she is right now. And this message couldn't get no stronger than I don't know what.
To remember
This is
exactly
all of her charges.
why Ghislaine Maxwell is sitting in prison tonight. After a month-long trial, a jury found her guilty of 5 separate counts.
Listen.
Do you remember what they were? Sex trafficking of a minor, sex trafficking conspiracy, conspiracy to entice minors to travel to engage in illegal sex acts, conspiracy to transport minors to participate in illegal sex acts, and transporting a minor to participate in illegal sex acts. Prosecutors say those crimes were not a one-off. They spanned a decade.
A decade. Again, for the ones that put a 2 in the chat, do you still feel the same way? She was recruiting these girls. It wasn't Epstein going out and getting the girls. She was doing all the work. So do you still feel that way? The ones that was putting the 2 in the chat. Do you still feel like she was Epstein's victim?
For the ones that's putting the 2 in the chat, I would like to know your demographics. When I say demographics, race, gender, ethnicity, all of that, I would really like to know how you identify yourselves.
That's too personal.
It's not too personal to me. It ain't no different than what the Census Bureau do. When they say it's this much black people on this side, y'all been saying we 13% for damn freaking 500 years. So it ain't too personal for me, because we still at 13% for 500 years. So with that being said, those that saying number 2, what is your race? What is your gender? How do you identify yourself? I mean, y'all call me Mrs. Controversy for a reason. So let's
You
get
said many
controversy.
misunderstood what number to put in. Okay, so this is what I said. Let's go back. For those that feel like she was Epstein's victim, put a 1 in the chat. For those that feel like she was the mastermind and a willing participant, put a 2 in the chat. Be honest. That's all I'm asking.
They can't be honest because they don't know. They
We
torn.
got a 1. We got a
They
2. We got a
torn.
couple of 2s. Wait, hold on. We got a couple 2s. We got 1. So
A victim.
You're entitled to your opinion. All opinions are respected.
Is she a victim because she's a woman? I need somebody to click the panel to explain to me how she's a victim because he's a man.
I could drop the link if you guys want us to. We could drop the link.
I literally want to know how she's a victim because Bella, go upstairs. This ain't your time, sweetheart. You a dog.
I don't think that she's a
You
victim
ain't
at
got
all.
a dog in this fight. Bye,
I
dog.
think she's a willing participant. I think that she was just as sick as he was. And I think that she did this because she was still crazy about him. I do. I believe that. I do. I really do. Go ahead.
I definitely think that she was love struck. I definitely believe that she was love struck, but it doesn't take away from what she was because if it wasn't Jeffrey, it would have been someone else. It just so happened to be Jeffrey. Her character, her demeanor, and everything that she represented and stood for because of what was inbred in her would have never changed.
Put unalive herself. Don't put that in there, please.
And with that being stated, what I dislike when it comes to us speaking woman to woman, female to female, lady to lady, however you identify yourself with, I don't like it being persuaded to where men take advantage of females and females are never held accountable. This lady is completely freaking evil. So everybody that has put a 2 in the chat, I'm not going to judge you. I just, in my personal opinion,
2 in the chat is
feel,
wait, let's go back. Let's go back. You got it mixed up. I said, if you think she's a victim, put a 1 in the chat. There was only 1.
Okay, my apologies. My apologies. Then I'm gonna get off my high horse and I'm gonna let my
the rest was 2s. Yeah, there was only 1. Stop it.
I was about to read y'all for Phil because I was about to be like, y'all need to watch these documentaries, baby.
Yes.
Okay, my apologies. My apologies.
CSP said
Sorry,
Giselle was Maxwell was evil. Very, yes. Okay. I see y'all. Because the defense team, her defense tried to paint her out to be a victim. And we know that's not what she is. All right, let's get back to the video. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you guys. I will be dropping the link after this video. You're more than welcome. Like I said, all opinions are respected. Just don't get too crazy. I built this channel for people to have a voice. Let's go.
The victims were as young as 14 years old, and that Maxwell herself identified vulnerable girls who are typically from single parent, lower income households.
That's
This
crazy.
is the woman who is looking to get her conviction overturned.
This woman is a monster, okay? She's somebody who would go to recruit the little girls for Jeffrey Epstein. Anybody who's got a child in summer camp right now, she would go to the summer camps to...
Y'all hear that? Summer camps. She would go to the freaking summer camps. Nah, she's not a victim. And listen to this, and I feel the same way. Without her, this wouldn't have been possible for Epstein. And not unless he found another person to do it. But I'm just saying.
Find them. And then she would groom them so they would feel comfortable with him. And then she would abuse them and he would abuse them. That's who the Department of Justice decided to talk to today. So when you're dealing with a monster, you can cooperate a monster, that is possible. The first thing they have to do is say, I did it. I'm guilty. I admit my guilt and I'm going to help you make a case against other people. To date, we have no reason to believe she's done that. She's always maintained her innocence. That's why she went to trial. Under oath in a deposition, she said there was no sex trafficking operation. There was no...
Y'all hear that? She lied. Let me ask y'all this. I'm going to do this one more time. Put a 1 in the chat, okay? If you would be upset, put a 2 in the chat if you would be okay with this. If Trump decides to give her a pardon, put a 1 in the chat if you would feel some type of way. Because he's handing them out like it's candy. Would you be surprised if he did it? You see, she keep covering for him. She will not say anything. She will not verify anything. And that's because she's seeking a pardon. Again, in the beginning of that video, it clearly said she introduced Epstein to all of them. He knew no one. No one. She had the money, the influence. She knew the people. You think she's innocent, Joe? Really? Okay. You're entitled to feel that way. You're entitled to feel that way. All right, let's go. So who knows what Trump will do? Like I said, he's been passing those pardons around like it's candy. But that's what she's seeking, and that's why she will not go against him.
Conspiracy here. That's why she was charged with perjury. So unless she comes in and says, I did it, I'm guilty, and she's not going to do that because she has an appeal pending before the Supreme Court. So I guess maybe the rules don't apply to Ghislaine Maxwell, and Todd Blanche just wanted to ask her about other people, knowing that if she doesn't admit her own guilt, she can never be a witness against anybody else at a trial. And then the other pieces before her trial, she said to the court, to her lawyers, that she has no corroborating evidence for her account of things. No witnesses that are alive. People are either dead or missing or just don't remember.
Maxwell is full of shit.
No documents. So if you have your word and you don't have anything to support your account, you're not usable as a witness against anybody. So if Ghislaine Maxwell, if you believe her that she has no evidence to support herself and she is somebody who cannot be used as a witness, what is Todd Blanche doing there? He is there to distract everybody from the Epstein file and to get them thinking about something else. Maybe there's an investigative lead. Maybe we're not going to charge anybody based on what she says, but maybe we'll leak some things because we know she has every incentive having.
And that's exactly, she's not going to tell it all. To tell it all would incriminate herself. Ain't no freaking way. So she going to throw him a bone, keep talking nice, and hope that it happens. That's what she's going to do. What you think, sis? Peanut?
I feel like she's going to do whatever. I'm sorry. You know I'm cleaning and cooking. I feel like she's going to do whatever she can to escape the mouse. I feel like she's going to do whatever she can to play the cat and mouse game. Like, it is what it is at this point. The Joker is evil.
That's crazy. Trump got them banned. Hold on. Trump got them banned from Mar-a-Lago. For Epstein went to Palm Beach prison. Shoot. Okay. All right, let's go. We only got a little bit more of this footage, and then we can talk. And I'll drop the link.
That part, yeah, we gotta talk.
We said we did that last night. Where was you? Were you here last night? We did that last night.
No, Joe, Joe wasn't there last night. Joe wasn't there.
Yeah, we did a live last night. Replay. I showed quite a few clips in that. All right, let's go. Now, listen, gang. They released some photos that I seen. I don't know now. These new photos that came up is showing that he is gone. I don't know. All right, let's get it.
Served now facing 20 years, that she has every incentive to tell him something he would want to hear. And so she's going to give him some breadcrumbs, and then maybe something leaks, maybe something doesn't. And if that's what we're doing, then the Department of Justice is no better than the National Inquirer.
I was horrified when I found out not only had Ghislaine Maxwell been transferred to what's called a low security, it's really is like a holiday camp, and
not to mention she's getting special privileges in jail.
And then afterwards, I got a notification from the Department of Justice telling me that this was going to happen when it had already happened. I was abused by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell for over 10 years. Ghislaine Maxwell was present for some of my abuse at the hand of Jeffrey Epstein. She was present, she was complicit, she was enabling, and it is appalling and disgusting. And it's one of my worst nightmares that she not only be transferred, but at the possibility that's very much going around that she might be pardoned. This is not okay, guys. This is not okay.
And I just want to add that I think it sends a very dangerous message to.
And for those that don't know, the victims got together. They're trying to have the newly released files pulled again. They doxed multiple, I don't want to call them victims, survivors.
Our country, to the young people in our country, that someone that we all know is aware of these crimes could be given a pass.
It sounds like a very powerful moment for you. In your mind, do you feel she's worse than Epstein?
Yes, I do.
You hear that? Do you think she's worse than Epstein? She should have got way more time. Way more time. Hold on, y'all. She should have gotten way more time.
Country, that someone that we all know is aware of these crimes could be given a pass.
It sounds like a very powerful moment for you. In your mind, do you feel she's worse than Epstein?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Women are supposed to look after each other. Human beings are supposed to look after each other.
You hear that? Just like you said, Peanut. She said women are supposed to look after each other.
Exactly.
And because she was a woman, she normalized abuse. She participated. She tortured me and others. And she's worse than Jeffrey.
She's worse than Jeffrey. So who thinks that 20 years is enough? Who thinks that it was too much time? Let's say that. What's up, sis? This is crazy. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. I don't want to label you, but if you think that 20 years is enough or too much for her, something's wrong with you. Because this lady is evil.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the jail is giving an excuse, high profile, and they got to take these special precautions, and nah, not like that. But she claims, and I seen an interview, and I started to include this. She claims that she don't. I seen her on an interview saying that she doesn't fear and she feels safe. To where, I seen somewhere else where she's saying she thinks
Of course she'll feel safe when she's paying for her security.
Now,
she paid for that man to be unalive.
You think that?
Yes. I didn't want to say that last night because I wanted to go with the narrative of things, but if that's your main squeeze and that's the love of your life that you guys have been presenting and representing to the world, and he just becomes unalive / missing, and he just left you out here by yourself as a lone wolf, you're the damsel in distress, and you got to come out here and beg massa and everything else, girl, bye. Girl, bye. You probably paid for that. You probably paid for it. While we blaming all these other politicians and everything else, it probably was you.
You said no way, but I know that's right. Yeah, she need more time.
Exactly, EJ. She real cushy because she paying for it. She paying for it. Just like R. Kelly paying for his. Doggone freaking P. Diddy paying for his. She paying for hers. She just got more money, and that money run long.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, this is the last part of this video. Let's get into it.
Broke the sisterhood. She broke that bond. She was supposed to be a protector and nurturer, and she failed us. And she'll have to live with that for the rest of her life.
Grooming is the art of manipulating someone without them knowing that they're being manipulated.
Exactly.
And there is immediately a power imbalance. A grown woman who's got this level of finesse and gravitas and charm, and she found girls some who were from homes where there was an abuser, and she would promise them things and give them what they wanted, and then she would feed them into Jeffrey Epstein and he would abuse them. And with some girls, Ghislaine Maxwell also abused them with Jeffrey Epstein. So she wasn't just feeding girls in, she was actively participating in their abuse, and that's really important. And she exploited their
that part right there. That's where she's not a victim. Victims don't act like that.
But sis, they also trying to make it seem like she ain't have money on her own as well. They trying to make it seem like what we spoke about earlier when they spoke about how much money he left the new girlfriend versus her. She still came for money. He did not. She made him to what he is and what he was.
Let me say this
So
too.
y'all can't pick sides when it comes to we gonna build this man up and then we gonna leave him high and dry later on. Like at the end of the day, she built this man up. But go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
And I believe that. But like my dad used to tell me, hurt people hurt people. And I believe that's why she did that to them girls. She was angry. She was bitter. You figure, I don't care what nobody say, she aged out. Once she got a little mature looking, a little older looking, he was done with her. But he still needed her to get what he wanted. And the majority of us might have stuck around for a little bit, but we would have been gone, especially about some kids. She was there until they got arrested. That's crazy. Bitter. I think she abused those girls out of jealousy, envy, bitter, just rotten.
Vulnerability.
That's it, y'all. That's crazy. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to come up, they can. Like I said, this platform, I built this platform for people to speak. It's an open platform. You just can't come up here and say crazy, reckless stuff. That's all. But you're more than welcome.
Somebody come challenge me. Somebody
what you
come
say?
challenge me.
Look at
Hold
live.
on, let me take this off my screen. Go. What you say? Somebody what?
I was about to say woo woo too. Somebody come challenge me because at the end of the day, she is a.
Let me drop the link.
She is the most extreme narcissist you could ever run into. And what we're not going to do is sit up here and keep playing the victim game because we are women and we act like we are not, that we can't be narcs too. This joker is a narc. And she only got 20 years. She can still walk out here again and get your child, my child, our grandchild, whatever the case may be. She still has the opportunity to walk out here today. And you want to try to play her as if she's a victim? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Absolutely. You could, yeah. Any content creator that need a piece of anything, I'm not like that. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, she got a deal. However, it is federal. She'll be walking the streets one day. I believe that. I believe that. Thank you. She will be walking the streets one day. And she's literally getting special privileges. I don't care what nobody say. It wasn't Jeff. I mean, did he have sick, sadistic? Yeah. But without her, it wouldn't have been possible. Can you picture a man going up to a school or going up to a 14-year-old? No. So she was the mastermind of all of this shit. All of this shit. And just think, there is a possibility that she may be pardoned. There's a possibility. She knew Trump way longer than Epstein. Way longer. Did y'all see Bill Gates' response? He's still denying and lying. I got an upload that's getting ready to come out after this live. He's still lying and denying. He gave an exclusive interview. I did an upload, and guys, the system caught me. I got my first strike, but I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it because I transposed the hell out of that video. And I did commentary. So I'm fighting it. So let's cross our fingers. I can't afford to get no strike, because then, I'm getting these watch hours up. And when it's, they say I could be monetized, I won't be able to be monetized. If I don't beat this strike.
Too much, sis. Too much.
I don't care. 90 days. So we'll see what happens. I'm fighting it. I fought every other copyright that I got. I got many copyrights removed off my videos. Remember, I told everybody I'm sharing. Sharing is caring.
Okay.
I'm an open book. So, but yeah, she has something. I think she does. I think she has she knows a lot about Trump. And he keeps trying to brush this shit off. And once the Clintons speak, that's going to open up the floodgates. Do you agree?
I think for those that are skeptical, once the Clintons speak, it will open the floodgates. But those that are like me, that don't care about the bipartisans, it don't matter, because we all know Clinton is a pedo. We all know that his wife like girls too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. There was like some girls like watching doggone freaking other girls. And some men like watching girls.
Yeah.
I mean, she done seen her husband top somebody off on the president's desk while he's signing doggone freaking notices, and she ain't divorced him. So what else you expect? What else you expect out of Bill? You think that he ain't about to sleep with somebody else?
She don't care. She don't care for that man at all.
She don't care. She wait for him to
pass
over, just like Melania. Just like Melania
waiting
for Trump to pass over, allegedly. Because we got to say that, in my opinion, even though that doesn't protect you, but in my opinion, it is what it is.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
You said
all these jokers.
Wait. You said you Democrats are god awful. Okay, so guess what?
You Democrats are god awful. So what do you think I am?
Is trash.
What do
we
you
could be
think
awful, but the Republicans is trash. How about that?
I ain't a Democrat though. So what am I? What am I, sweetheart?
Yeah, I got my sniper.
What am I?
I'm telling y'all better watch your mouth.
I'm mad. I love you, I'm mad. Hey, boo.
Sniper, he'll snipe the shit out of y'all.
I didn't even get my greeting into that.
Okay. And what are you? If I'm trash, what are you? You're garbage. Because you can't even come in here and have a decent conversation.
About these
mods, do what y'all do. Zap this fool. We ain't got time for no trolling. This is adult conversation only. And if you can't do that, this is not the place for you.
This fried pork chop about to be real good. Zap.
If you can't be respectful, you gotta go. It's just that's the way it goes.
I guess y'all could follow me. How about that? Instead of trolling my sis, you could follow me for your stories about Black History. Happy Black History Month. While we talking about the Triple K, happy Black History Month. Because both parties participated and the destruction of the Black community. How about that?
And just like that, you're going.
How about that? Whether you try to flip it around and be like, oh, well, us Republicans freed you. Okay, well, what is y'all Republicans doing today?
Causing chaos.
I hate that type of terminology. Like, get the fuck out my face with that shit. Like, you want a cookie because you say that your party freed me, and what is the Democratic Party today was the Republican Party back in the 60s, back in the slavery days, whatever the case may be, in the party flip. Nobody gives a fuck. It is 2026. What is your party doing today?
Yes, I seen that. Yeah. He did us all a favor. No blacks allowed. No blacks allowed on the island. Period. And guess what? We cool with that. We cool with that. What you say? I love Black History Month, only a month in 12 months. Yeah, every day should be Black. I agree. Black History. What you say, Marie? You hear me?
It's like, Black History 365.
No blacks allowed.
Baby.
That's the one time we was like, yeah, no blacks allowed. Epstein Island, baby. But
you
hey,
can
Chris
have all
made it
your
over
water
there.
fountains.
Chris Tucker made it over there. Shit. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm blickety back, but I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm black, y'all. It's like I've seen that movie CB4. That shit had me weak. But yeah. All right, we almost an hour in. Black history is American. Period, baby. Period, baby. Thank you, Deborah. Hey. But we almost an hour in.
No, you can't. You can't stop after that. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going after that because you done doggone freaking open interest for Black History Month. You gotta keep going now.
I dropped the link. Who want to come up? Come kick it with us. Come kick it with your gang.
Hey,
but listen, this is going to be after this live. I'm going to do one more, and that will be the survivors only. After that, I'm going to start dipping into other topics. I'm not going to burn this one out. If something comes about when the Clintons testify, I will jump back on it. However, my channel is a celebrity gossip channel, and yeah. So I gotta talk about some of that stuff too. Thank you, Barbara. Are you subscribed? It was good listening to you all. I know I had fun. I appreciate you coming. I do. And please, everyone, hit the like. But what I'm going to try to do is at least go live 3 days out of the week. This week it'll probably be maybe 4 or 5. After I do the survivors, that's it. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's just too much going on, too much stuff that's not true in there, and I'm not sifting through all of that. I'm just not. I'm not dedicating my channel to that. Yeah. So I just went surface level. I did not dig too deep. Yeah, I didn't at all. So we're going to be right back on to what the celebrities got going on. So let me ask y'all this. Who fooled with Nicki Minaj? Put a 1 in the chat if you love Nicki. Put a 2 in the chat if you said.
Get money.
You like Nicki.
Nicki.
You said fuck Nicki. After I say.
Fuck Nicki. You know damn well I don't like no Nicki. Why you trying to play me like that?
She trying to change the beat of her tone now. Did y'all hear her? Did you hear what she said?
She did a whole interview explaining why she chose Trump.
Yeah, and she did an interview about the LGBTQ community, talking about adults could do what they want. Okay, well, why are you running around calling people sea suckers and all of that? Like, what?
She did a whole interview about it. I mean, she tried to justify to, play into her LGBT community, but she did a whole freaking interview about
she's homophobic, man.
She is.
See you, Barbara.
Make sure you come back. She's always been, but that community played into it.
That's sad. They are her biggest supporters, and that's horrible. You said I respect her decision.
Who said that?
But the man, but the man, she's deported. Hey, that was hilarious about that car. She was bragging like a mom. And then the office had to put a correction. That was just a memento, a souvenir. Baby, it's not real. You still got to pay that meal.
For your brother and your baby daddy.
You still got to pay a meal. Like, yeah, she thought, hey, Marie, your shirt had me weak.
She thought she was in there like swimwear.
She damn sure did. Yeah, I agree. She destroyed and tarnished the shit out of her legacy. It's dead. It's gone. It's sad because nobody's going to remember her for the music. They're going to remember her for the shenanigans. That's
but she
it.
said she's going to put out a new album, though.
It's not going to sell very well. I don't know. People might get it just to be nosy.
Well, some people said they know how to separate music from politics.
What? Hold up. Stop the press. Marie said Lil Wayne sold all her music. What?
You know, Lil Wayne say fuck you. That's bad.
Young Lula, baby.
If Lil Wayne said F you, that's real bad.
I don't want no problems. Okay, that's a hobby. Big ballin' is my hobby. Let me quit. Y'all, I'm tired. The whole catalog. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I knew. Yeah. Drake with his one key singing ass. I know you know that my name is.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Hey.
Why Drake singing one tone, y'all? That's hilarious. All right, y'all. We at our end. I got to get up out of here. You got any final thoughts?
I feel like you ended it too early.
You still want? Okay, we can stay on. I was so mad, guys. I didn't get to make any content today because my foreman was working. It was freezing. We was outside. They blew up a transformer on the pole. The whole neighborhood was out. The lights were out. They blew up a whole transformer, so they had to bring another transformer. We was out there for hours. It was, oh gosh.
And like, I know you're tired, but I'm
not tired. I feel like kind of overwhelmed. And then I get the email about daggone strike. I'm like, what the freak is going on? But I'll be okay with it.
Y'all tell sis she ain't got to worry about that because it's fair use. It's fair use. You can't strike nobody off of fair use.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Y'all, like, you act like we made the whole entire show about you, sweetheart. Nobody care about you.
This is crazy because just as we were speaking, I just got an email again. Oh, wow.
Well, I'm talking junk. I need to charge my phone up before it dies.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so they got 10 days. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, baby. But if not, then, I mean, if it don't go through, which I believe I'll be okay. But if it don't, I won't be able to be monetized until May. That's going to be a problem. I'm putting this work in. Why you laughing at me? Y'all, I'm goofy as hell in real life. Y'all ain't know? I'm just now starting to feel comfortable to come up here and act like this. I used to be scared to hit the
Y'all don't understand how long it took to get her to this way. While I'm laughing, I'm the same way.
Right?
While I'm laughing, I'm the same way. I'll go live. I'll be like, okay, y'all got 30 minutes out of me. Leave me alone.
For real.
I'll be like, take it over to your channel and I'll come entertain. Leave me alone.
Period. I'm a clown. For real. What you laughing at? Somebody just text me, laughing my ass off. Oh, they laughing at something I text them. I thought they was watching me in the bushes. Bush watchers, please hit that like. Hit that like. Y'all know what my song say. I'm Yolanda the Great feeling.
Oh, girl.
I'm your girl. I got your back. I got this. No, let me stop. Y'all know I can't sing. So what you want to talk about? You got about another 15.
I don't know. I almost pulled out, I ain't gonna
And you
talk
ain't
about my
even done
pow
cooked
pow.
yet.
No, I finished cooking, but I'm in the country and I heard a wind blow and it was a little bit too loud for me and I almost pulled out something. But let's go back to positivity.
No, you know what? And I messed up because I didn't set that upload back. I'm going because I'm gonna kill that upload by being on here.
Yeah, y'all
The
go ahead and
testing.
hit that like button and let's just enjoy the positivity moment. But for me, like, I feel like us women, as much as I love us to stand together and support one another, I feel like we should also hold one another accountable too when you're wrong. And Maxwell is wrong. She ain't no victim in this. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and just Google her name and pull up those documentaries. And don't sit there and stop with how she was raised and all this other stuff. And then you start feeling bad and sympathy for her. Don't do that. Don't have no sympathy for her because she is old enough to understand the difference. Like we
Yeah.
raised our kids to be like, it doesn't matter what you went through. At some, like even as us as human beings, as adults, we can't write off on what we went through. We are still responsible for our actions today. So she is a grown woman in her what, 50s, 60s? Her childhood is no longer an excuse. And as women, I'm gonna need y'all not to sit up here and speak about her childhood and give her a pass for that and make it seem like this man came and altered her life and took advantage of her. No, that lady evil. Look at them documentaries. Real life talk. Like look at those documentaries. She is evil. And then sometimes I wonder like he took the easy way out or he got the easy way out while she's over
Yeah.
here just chilling, getting pampered and begging for pardons when she's really the evil one. Let her get out and get your grandbabies. Because by the time she get out, it ain't gonna be them Europeans folks looking for her. They're gonna be trying to mix and blend.
Well, who you talking about?
What you mean?
What did you say? Say that again.
They're gonna be trying to mix and blend.
Who?
We going back to old days where they start mixing and blending things.
Oh, you said by the
And
time she get out?
yeah, by the time she get out, because white folks ain't gonna be the majority no more.
Yeah, that's what they say.
They're not gonna be the majority anymore. So they're gonna be trying to mix and blend. And that mixing and blending is gonna be what's in.
Yeah.
So y'all just need to be careful. Like I understand, trying to fight for women's rights and everything else like that, but she's one of the women that should be left out of that fight.
I don't think that's what it is. I think that people truly see her as a victim. And it may even be individuals that may have had certain circumstances like that. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in that position, so I can't really honestly say.
Nah. It's the I'm a white woman syndrome. That's all that shit is.
No, it ain't, because we don't know who is saying it. I
It's a
don't
white
think
woman
that.
syndrome. Man, come on now. This could have
I
been
don't
R.
believe
Kelly
that.
wife. It could have been R. Kelly wife. It could have. Look at the little doggone freaking Joker, doggone R. Kelly, doggone freaking urinated on.
Yeah, say it, EJ, because we could talk about it real quick. We got another 10 minutes. My upload came out. I'm ready to kill it by being on here. Go ahead. What you say?
We're gonna,
Go ahead,
yeah, we're
say
gonna
it.
we're gonna talk about it a little bit longer, and I'm gonna eat my fried pork chop, and then y'all gonna leave me alone before my phone die.
Yeah, say
But
it, EJ. Wait, what you say? I think they want to normalize these preservations. Maybe.
what
Maybe.
preservations? What preservations is he speaking on? Because this ain't topics that's I mean, us black folks have our own shit we got to deal with. We just in the doggone European sector right now, speaking about their problems that's coming over to our side, and that's it. But what preservations? Because she's still evil. She still built this man up to be what he is and what he was. So what preservations are you speaking of?
Yeah, I heard about that diary. Yeah, it was coded, and yeah, the way it was like horizontal or something like that. And yeah, I think I will. I might look into it.
I just got questions, Bob.
Oh, perversions. I said preservations. I'm sorry. Perversions.
I did too, because I was mocking
Normalized
you.
perversions. I'm sorry. We looked at that.
I was mocking you. I ain't even read the comment.
No,
It's
it's
going
yeah.
along with you.
He said normalize those. You know what? And that might be the case too, because nowadays anything goes. Like, yeah, gross stuff that I would consider gross is cool now. So maybe they are trying to normalize it. You know, because there's just some stuff that I'm
Why
not
they
doing.
want? But to me, it's like you want to normalize it after you done put Bill Cosby in prison, after you done put R. Kelly in prison, after you done put doggone freaking Diddy in prison. Not saying any of them did not deserve to be in prison, but you want to try to normalize it now with Epstein and Maxwell? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Nothing that you're saying makes sense to me at all.
Yeah, I heard about the baby, Marie. They took that girl's baby. She was pregnant by Epstein. She said she could hear the cry. She heard it. That
I
was
don't know.
sad.
I don't know if I believe that one.
She had a diary.
She may have a diary, but where's the DNA? Where's Dana?
She don't know
'Cause
what
these,
they did. They took that baby.
but these jokers be lying. You got a whole
Whoa,
little
wait.
joker.
Stop. I'm not. That's one thing I wouldn't do is victim shame or I would not discount a victim story.
I know, but you also have somebody out here that's saying that she R. Kelly doggone freaking daughter.
No, this is an actual Epstein victim, the survivor.
And this joker say that she an actual doggone daughter of R. Kelly and doggone freaking Aaliyah. And
So
then
what
you
you said,
got
you're saying that she wasn't?
Sparkle, and then you got Sparkle niece out here
Hold
trying
on.
to write a book now.
Hold on. I know that, but you're trying to say that this girl may not have been a survivor?
I'm not saying she may not be a survivor. I'm just saying I don't know if a baby happened.
Why would you believe that?
I ain't gonna discredit you being a victim or whatever the case may be. But I ain't about to sit up here and believe that you said that you had a baby out of it. I'm
Why
just
would you
not.
think all of these kids that they have taken from broken homes and groomed them? Why do you not think that somebody wouldn't get pregnant?
I would assume that somebody would eventually get pregnant and that baby will be aborted.
No, she had that baby. And she
That's
actually got pregnant again. That's not far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched, but where is the proof? Because trust and
Why would
believe
there
now
be
that
any?
now that he's in the system, it's nothing for you to go get that baby tested.
She got to figure out what they did. Remember, they were on an island. We don't know where that baby is in the world.
Yeah, see that right
A
there.
whole different country. Come on, Peanut.
No, I don't fly by the conspiracy things. I'm
That's
sorry.
this. No, wait, hold on. Let's talk about. It's not a conspiracy. She had a whole diary.
A whole diary does not mean anything. A diary is your thoughts, is your emotions. It could be something that
A
you're going
diary, it
through.
could be a journal of your daily life.
It could
A
be,
diary is what you make it.
and it could be fictional as well because it's what you make it. That's what you just said. A diary is what you make it.
I don't think nothing's fictional about what she said in details about what was going on. Did y'all see the clip of that model that did escape and was screaming that they're eating flesh? They're eating. She was crazy. She got away. A model. She was a model and was screaming to the top of her lungs when she got away. That part, I see what you're saying, where you're saying the FBI wouldn't have accepted it, or there wasn't any evidence out of it. I think this is the deal. What I heard is that any type of tips, and Charlemagne the God broke it down so good. They're saying that any type of tips that you may have had, anybody could have caught that Epstein line and gave them anything. But any stories that's coming from the victims, I'm not doubting them at all. I'm not doubting them. I'm not doubting them. I can't do it. It was entered into evidence. Got you. Okay. The authorities knew what Epstein was doing, and they let it go on. Yeah. He probably was paying some of them too. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was into evidence. I'm just now hearing about and seeing a couple things about the diary. I didn't know that the feds, accepted it as evidence. I didn't know that. But I'm gonna look into it. But I honestly believe that. I mean, teenagers is having kids by their stepdads and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got all of these young girls on the island. Ain't no, I believe it. I believe it. I definitely believe it.
I'll be on standby for the latest Yolanda's text.
My what?
Your latest text when you tell me I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You also gotta, and I'm not sitting here but you also gotta understand that a lot of people come forward looking for a payday too. So just because it was entered as evidence does not mean that it's factual. It does not mean that. And if that person is not here to doggone freaking speak about it, it can be entered as evidence, but that don't mean that jury is going to be able to hear it.
Who's that? Was it when you're saying this person's not here? Was it Virginia's diary? Because I don't think it was her diary. Right. She said everybody's not suing him. Let me look.
Because everybody trying to live. There's a whole song that says, I'm just trying to live.
The woman that wrote the diary that was an Epstein survivor.
Sometimes I'll just be doing too much.
You're going to feel differently when you see the video I put together.
No, I'm not, because it ain't just, everybody just keep talking about Epstein. It ain't Epstein.
Okay, wait, listen. Based on the latest reporting, the diary you're referring to is connected to Sarah McCarthy, an Epstein survivor who had planned to publish it as a memoir, Blue Butterflies, Inside the Diary of an Epstein Survivor. She ultimately canceled the book due to safety concerns after what she described as a sustained physical and electronic harassment.
That don't even sound right to me.
What they're trying to say is that somebody was basically harassing her by an electronic device.
That don't even sound right to me.
What you saying? What you mean? What don't sound right?
It doesn't even sound right to me, because if you want to put out a book with your name on it, why you want to cancel it? Because I'm being harassed.
She didn't put it with her name on it. It was titled The Blue Butterfly, Inside the Diary of an Epstein Survivor.
So she got doxxed. So she got doxxed. Who doxxed her?
No, it's not saying she got doxxed.
So she's gonna have her name on it. So she outed herself before she thought she was gonna be outed. At the end of the day, you came out here for financial gain as an Epstein survivor when you had all this time to come out and say something. But now you want to put out a book and say something. So I'm not trying to discredit.
Okay, let me say this because this is going to kind of like go in your favor. You didn't let me finish reading. Okay, so Oh, wait, about the other diary mentioned in the files. Oh, no, this is somebody else's. There is also a 32-page diary circulating within the newly released Epstein files describing extreme control and alleged human incubator abuse. And it says, the diary has not been independently verified, and the writer has not been publicly identified. So there's 2 different diaries, okay?
You
There's
can't
one
keep,
back. Go ahead.
Marie, you can't keep saying child. You can't keep saying child. These are grown ass women now. There are no children in this room
But what are
of
you saying?
survivors. These are grown ass women now.
Okay, so what are you saying? They're grown women and
they looking for a payday.
I doubt it.
They're looking for a payday. They want a Captain Crunch peanut
Because
bar
these
payday.
survivors, listen, these survivors have been around since Epstein's trial. Like they were out it.
So has all these survivors of doggone freaking Bill Cosby.
But you're saying, okay, you're saying they're looking for a payday. How? Where?
They writing books and every damn thing else right now. What you
Why
mean
can't
they
they
not
write a
looking for?
book?
Write a book, but put your name on it. Put your name on it. Don't be trying to hide and say anonymous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your name on it. If you're gonna come out, come
let's
out.
go back because let's go back because Sarah McCarthy is one that always spoke publicly. She wasn't hiding. Now this other diary, I don't know. But Sarah McCarthy, I got interviews of her. She's been fighting for years.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. The thing that I have, and again, I do not like everything being put on Epstein and not Maxwell. That's the thing that I cannot stand.
That's when I can't wait till you.
That she is being able to be that she is able to just put everything on him, and she's playing like
Why
she's a
do you
victim
feel like that's what
because
they're
she's a
doing?
female. Because where is the spotlight on her?
It was. You didn't just hear those victims speaking in what I just showed y'all?
I did. But again, here we are, and it's Epstein's victims. It's not Maxwell's victims. Maxwell and Epstein's victims. It's Epstein's victims. Surviving Epstein. It's not surviving Maxwell.
Have you been a victim?
No, it's no peanut, no. It's no peanut, no. Maxwell is so freaking evil.
Thank you, Marie. I love you.
And it's not me taking away from how evil Epstein is. He really is. But she is worse than he is. She really is.
She is to a certain extent too. Because
and I felt the same way when it came to surviving R. Kelly series. And his doggone freaking wife at the time was able to just skate away and just participate in the filming when she was there doing most of it.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Like, come on now.
That's it. We're going an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta go. I just killed my upload.
I'm sorry.
I killed it.
You did it though.
Killed it.
If I'm
on,
EJ about to tell Mike on me.
Why?
Because EJ be snitching.
We ain't seen Mike. Mike, if you out there, let us know you all right. All right, replay gang. Make sure y'all
Miss Marie.
She gone. Marie out. Make sure y'all hit that like. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Like I said, this is an open platform. All opinions are respected. Just don't get disrespectful. That's it. You got any closing thoughts?
I love you guys. Peace, love, and joy to you and yours. And those
this was a good one. This was a good one.
This was a good one.
We got one more.
This was a good one.
The victims. I mean, I keep saying victims. God, please forgive me. The survivors. The survivors.
Yes, survivors.
One more live, guys. The survivors, And then that's it. I'm back to regular schedule program. I'm not going to burn this down to the ground. I'm not riding it till the wheels fall off. I ain't doing none of that. There's more than just more trending topics.
And then I'm going to be right here as Mrs. Controversy.
Yeah, because I swear you are very controversial.
You guys have a great night, and thank you so much.
Wait, EJ said, I appreciate your honesty and transparency. It's important to have these discussions. Very important.
I love you, sis. Good night.
All right, I love you too. Make sure y'all hit that like for me. Nah, I'm getting sleepy. All right, y'all, we out.
Under the breeze, sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping 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 this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda degree, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling this tea, spilling this tea, spilling this tea, spilling this tea.